Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Let's get started. It's time for... Come on. Holidays in full swing. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. I had a nice holiday weekend. I spent a lot of time with my family in Miami, my mom, my dad, my siblings. There's me and my niece Alex in Miami. You'll recognize her from the ABC News. She's a news girl, but right here, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning at Live. And I put this on Instagram and people are like, Wendy, why do you have to look like that? But my hashtag was, if you follow me on the gram, one of the hashtags was, you know, my niece Alex's, you know, information. And then the other one, because I said, we're at Live, but we'll both see you, like she'll see you later on today. She had to report to the news and I said, I'll see you Monday with all new hot topics. But the other hashtag was Family Media Dynasty. And so she's looking, cause she's only 27, like, but I'm looking like me and my family are thick as thieves. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Mess with one of us, you got all of us to deal with. That's how that is. But anyway, and by the way, we didn't get home until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were out at some diner afterwards, and the whole bit. I was, oh gosh. So anyway, so I'm minding my own business. I get in on Saturday. By the way, I had a civilized time at the airport. I was traveling by myself. It was like there were no fights, no waiting, no nothing. Even the traffic getting to the airport, to the JFK, and also getting from the Miami airport, you know, I stayed with all family this weekend, like from one house to the next house to the next house. It was so fun and good on the budget. So I picked up the cats yesterday afternoon, which I did not like doing because it was snowing and raining at the same time here in the Northeast. And I did not want to leave the house, but I missed them. I was supposed to be going to see the Nets, who I'm glad I didn't go because it turns out the Heat beat them anyway. And me and my manager, Bernie, were supposed to go, but I called Bernie and he was like, fine. And I said, good. I was like, Bernie, like, I'm like a sugar cube. I melt in the rain. I don't want to leave the house, but I got to just go pick up the girls and come back home. And so I'm watching TV, all kinds of stuff is on, and I ran into The Cookout. Okay, remember this movie, The Cookout? You know what? Well, it's, you know, I was reminded when I saw myself in it, I'm a bit of an actress. But 15 years old it is, and really, they could have just called me Wendy.
Right.
But my name in the movie was nosy reporter, trying to twist words. But, you know, thank you, Latifah and Shakim, for giving me this early acting experience, because it's so fun when like, I even... When I was at my son's house watching TV, between all the clothes and the 19-year-old mess going on, I watched, Martin was on, like they had a marathon. And that Martin episode showed up.
Yeah.
Where I was on it. I was like, I am an actress. But anyway, this is a really fun movie. Everyone was in it, from Farrah Fawcett to Tim Reed to Latifah, of course.
Ja Rule was in it.
Ja Rule.
The landlord from Coming to America.
Right? Right. Megan Good.
Yep.
We were all in it. Anyway, here's my part. It was small, but take a look.
Now, Todd, you were raised in the ghetto, the hood, dragged up in the streets after your father abandoned you and your mother.
My dad never left. He's right here. This is my dad.
No government cheese, no welfare.
No.
Apparently, that was before I knew Morel on makeup. Yes. Ooh. Still got the same necklace, though. Same necklace. I wear it here. Anyway. All right, so it's Cyber Monday. Clap if you're shopping. You know, I heard that you can get the same great deals, if not better, if you just wait until the end of the week. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so it's Cyber Monday, and so throughout the show today, we're gonna be featuring some great deals from our friends at RHOA. And to make you want it even more enticing, we have a special offer for our Wendy watchers. If you shop today, you get a $20 credit on your next purchase at RHOA. Although I do have to say, there was one thing that was going on at the JFK when I was trying to get to Miami. Some man, several people down in the TSA, he had a pressure cooker. I'm like, what planet do you live on that you're gonna bring a pressure cooker on the plane? You know what I mean? Thanksgiving dinner was so good. I only had one bite of turkey though. And then I made like a ham sandwich, and I was counting on potato rolls at the table, only I forgot when you cross the Mason-Dixon line, then you can get Hawaiian rolls. You know what I'm talking about, honey? I had those Hawaiian rolls, and then the sausage stuffing and everything like that. We had it at my sister and my brother-in-law's house, and they got these two cute dogs, LeBron and Clyde. But they're big dogs, like the ones you'd be scared of. Only the dogs could give two about anybody being there. They're in their own world. We didn't leave my sister's house, me and my niece, because I stayed over her house then Thanksgiving night. We didn't leave there until 4 o'clock, like every night that I was in Miami. It was a 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the house. And it wasn't even about hanging out in the streets and getting in trouble. It's just like catching up with family and having a good time. I have to say, it was probably my best Thanksgiving that I can remember since before I left for college. You know what I mean? Like with the food and the family and nobody fighting, and you know, I like Lucille was there and Yvette was there and Connie was there with his son, and it was just good times. Oh, and there was a Wendy watcher, and I forgot your name, but you know I called you, okay? I left you a message, I called you, and then you called me back on my office phone. I told you, I said, well, this is not something that I would wear on the show, but you know where it would be good? At Thanksgiving, you know, with the family. And so I wore your dress, and I put it on Instagram. So if you look on Instagram, you'll see me in your dress with the whole family at the table. Yup. It was really good. Suzanne, she was so good. She's from Ghana.
Wow,
so
yes.
it was like it had an African vibe to it.
Nice.
But not like real African, just enough.
Yep.
And look. Here's how she took my measurements, because we don't know each other. Through the TV, she's like, okay, Wendy likes a V-neck, but you know, let me get it right. She doesn't like a high V-neck, right? Yeah. She measured it through the TV.
Wow.
And then, She's looking at my waist through the TV, and she remembers I always say I have 40-inch legs. Literally, you couldn't even see my feet, you know, with the lymphedema and stuff like that. I like cover my feet. And it was like a wrap dress, really beautiful, like really, and it had sleeves, and it just, you did that. Wow. You did that. Yeah. So anyway, clapped if you watched Atlanta Housewives last night. Okay. Well, I saw a whole lot, but what a lot of people were saying who love the show is that Kandi is dead wrong for getting her 16-year-old daughter, Riley, a fancy New York apartment with 2 bedrooms. Take a look.
Look at this view. This is nice.
Hey, 16, driving a Porsche. Got a high-rise apartment in the city. Have you ever seen an ice tray? You know what an ice tray is?
Oh, I have to freeze my own ice?
So you gotta wash out the shower.
Huh? Ah! You gotta spray your shower down or else it's gonna be dirty.
What do you mean? Okay, here's my thought on that. First of all, Riley is adorable, and she wants to be a lawyer, and Kandi helped her secure some sort of internship at some law firm here in New York. So now, where do you want Riley to live? Not your daughter, Kandi's daughter. Kandi, the writer of Bills, 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 No Scrub, and
There you go.
that
There
song
you go by Pink.
by Pink.
Yep.
What's it called?
There you go.
There you go by Pink. All right. Kandi has 2 mansions on 1 property. Kandi is the only housewife who, like, she generated money long before the Housewives. And she will continue to because she's real creative in her writing and she's a modern day woman. So where do you want Kandi's daughter to live? In a dorm? See, my soon-to-be ex-husband wanted my son very badly to live in a dorm. I was like, what? Well, I'm over here busting my ass every day on this show. Like, you don't want to give the kids too much. Like, I don't know about a $5,500 apartment in New York and a Porsche. You know, maybe she could be driving like a Maxima or something. But you know what? And the way she was acting, even though she's 16 doing it, but guess what? She has a 2-bedroom because Kandi has a, for lack of a better word, like a babysitter with Riley. So Riley's not traipsing around New York by herself. She's not going to be kidnapped and everything like that. But imagine Riley living in a dorm with a Fendi jacket or whatever fanciness this is. You know, roommates, they borrow your stuff or their friends steal your stuff. Like, my little Lord Fauntleroy, oh, no. Of course he lives in an apartment.
Right.
And doesn't know about spraying and
Right.
and making ice.
Making ice.
There's sub-zero refrigerator, the ice is coming down. I'm like, I walk in there, I'm like, okay. And he's got the nerve to tell me take off my shoes? Oh, no. You know what I wore though, Suzanne?
What did you wear?
Do you remember those cashmere cozies with the pom-pom that we had on Trendy at Wendy?
Yes.
They fit my lymphedema size 12.
Perfect.
So I took 3 pair from the show.
Excellent.
Right?
Yes.
So he says, take off your shoes, but I'll be damned if I'm walking around here with no shoes on.
Uh-huh.
You know.
You slip those on?
Yep, slip those on.
Perfect.
But walking like this.
Uh-huh.
But you know, the kids have got to learn, but I go along with, clap if you think Kandi's doing too much for the girl. Okay. Well, one day when you become a Kandi, and you could afford that, but by the way, this is not a permanent apartment, it's a summer internship, or spring, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? One day, you might change your mind if by chance you have the coin to do it, and not sacrifice your own retirement. That's all I'm saying. In the meantime, over on Kardashians, which I didn't watch, by the way. I was busy. I think I went to bed early. Oh, you know what? I was in a food coma. No, because while I was out picking up the cats, I stopped by Hill's Country Kitchen.
Oh my God.
Got myself 6 wings.
Delicious.
Some macaroni and cheese. Because I just figure, okay, Thanksgiving weekend technically is not over, so I can do this. So after I ate that, I woke up, there were bones in the bed. It was a mess. But apparently at Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe was caught off guard because she received a gift from her ex-boyfriend husband thing, Tristan Thompson, while she was on a trip with her girlfriends. So you take a look and then we'll talk.
What is this?
It doesn't say anything.
Is this for me?
It's from Tristan. He asked for help to surprise you with something.
What?
I think that Khloe's priority is to have peace in her relationship with Tristan. And if this is just one step towards him showing her that he wants her to feel better, I think it's good.
Do I accept stuff like this? I don't know what to do.
You brought it. You do the honor.
You always accept.
I am conflicted as to if I should keep it or not, because I just want to really make sure there's no expectations. Like if I accept something, is that misleading to Tristan?
Okay. You might disagree with me, but I think that she should return the necklace and school her friends to stay out of my love life. Okay? You know, like it's one thing to talk with your friends about your love life, but when they start receiving phone calls from your ex and they're actually answering those calls, for good or for bad, nope, don't answer. And when they start acknowledging him, like, you know, he wanted to know what to get her and they told him what she would love. No, how about she would have loved if you were faithful? You know? And honest. And then it's bad enough to be unfaithful over here, but then you're over here making out with the family friend Jordan Wood or Woods or whatever you call her. Her? Really? Khloe, I wouldn't keep the necklace. First of all, you can afford your own diamond necklace. And you know what? Even if you couldn't, return it. Because there's nothing like not accepting a gift from a man that hurts him to the bone. It hurts him, hurts him. Anyway, enough with that. What else do we have going on? All right, so Lori Loughlin's daughter, by the way, this is for you. I don't care. Michael Lee, by the way, you did a really wonderful job in decorating around here. Really wonderful. Yeah. Really wonderful. It's very tasteful. You know, I kind of wish that we could feature the fireplace, though. I wish that, you know, I mean, I know you see it when we introduce guests and stuff, but I kind of wish it was like right behind me. Only I can't put it behind me because the media wall was millions of dollars, and we don't want that to, we had to earn that, right, Suzanne?
Yes, we did.
Remember?
That took some years.
Right? Some years.
Yeah, we gotta protect that.
Yeah, remember when the Hot Topics, all you saw was two TVs next to me, and you all have to look on the, Norman, right?
Right. Yes.
Right? So nothing goes against the media wall. We honor that. Okay. Okay. I really like that, though. Like, I don't have a fireplace. Never used one even when we did, even except for back when I was growing up in Ocean Township. But that's really pretty. That's the good thing about having, if you have like, I don't have a 52-inch screen TV, but if you have like a giant TV and you put that U-log on, right? The U-log, yes, on TV. That does the trick. Anyway, all right, about this story. All right, so Lori Loughlin's entitled Stupid Daughter broke her silence for the first time since college admission scandal, since it broke. Well, she's 20 years old now. I don't mean to call her stupid, I just don't care. I no longer care about this. Lock the mother up, daughter go away, and Massimo continues sewing those clothes. So the girl is 20, her name is Olivia, and she posted a video for the first time since the scandal broke. She posted it, her YouTube channel is apparently up and running. They say she's lost a lot of sponsorship, but I guess she'll get them back, you know, privilege. Take a look.
Obviously, I've been gone for a really long time. I didn't know exactly when I should come back to YouTube, but the reason for that is just because I'm legally not allowed to speak on anything going on right now. Thank you so much for your patience, or if you've stuck around for 9 months just waiting. I really appreciate it. This is the best I can do, and I want to move on with my life and not trying to be in a selfish way. Although I'm terrified to make this video and to come back, I know that I also want to start taking smaller steps in the right direction. Moral of the story is I've missed you guys so much, and I'm just really excited to start filming again and to start uploading, and I really hope you enjoy the vlog.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect. What are you supposed to say? I mean, you know, she's 20 years old, 20 years old enough to understand that your parents rigged the system and your mom's going to jail. I wasn't stupid at 20. I mean, I was stupid, but not stupid enough to know if my parents were crooks. You know, I just think that she should just go to college, study something, and become something, and let us all forget about it. Because you know what? In 5 years, you're forgiven. Right now, you waited 9 months. Too soon, little girl. Too soon. On a very, very sad note, Rosario is dead. Yeah, it happened. Shelley Morrison, she was best known for playing Rosario the maid on Will and Grace. She passed away last night. Look, it's okay. She lived a very, very fruitful life. You know, she used to be a co-star in The Flying Nun, for those of us of a particular age. There's Sister Patril and the whole bit. And The Flying Nun was on from 1967 to 1970. I remember that. But Shelley lived a really good life. She was married for 40 years to Walter. Yup. And she had a heart attack. So rest in peace, Rosario. We got more great show for you, everybody. A little louder. Up next, we have the inside scoop on Gabrielle Union getting fired from America's Got Talent. So grab a snack and come on back.